Welcome or welcome back to WatchAdvisor on YouTube. It's Alexander speaking, your host, and on your screen you see the Rado Captain Cook high-tech ceramic diver, a full ceramic watch, almost full ceramic I have to say, 43mm watch, ultralight, very cool looking, and this is the watch you're going to discover in all its facets in the video, including I will take the watch into my pool and show you some pictures how the watch looks like on my wrist in the water.
Don't forget to subscribe and to hit the bell to get our latest notifications.
The matte black high-tech ceramic case is a monobloc construction, and this is something good to know, or a particular thing. Most watches are not monobloc constructions, but some of these so-called ceramic watches do just feature an inner part that is made out of ceramic, but it's not the entire watch. So the diameter is 43 millimeters, 43. And the thickness of this case is 14.6 millimeter, and the so-called lug to lug distance. So that's the distance I always measure from one lug end to the other lug end. In this case is 49.8 millimeters, so almost 50. So the case, as shown on your picture, is a monobloc construction, a matte black high-tech ceramic case. Also, the bracelet has polished high-tech ceramic middle links and matte black high-tech ceramic outer links. And this bracelet features a titanium folding clasp. Here it is, it's a titanium folding clasp with a black high-tech ceramic opener. So you can click here, then you click here, and this is how you close it. I've been fitting this bracelet to my wrist size, meaning that I took out 4 links when I got the watch. I've been resizing it to my 17 centimeter or 6.7 inch wrist, and in the configuration, as you see it on your screen, fitting my wrist, the weight is 144 grams of the entire watch. It's pretty light, and the nice thing is, as soon as you start wearing the watch and the watch gets the temperature of your skin and you don't feel it as something cold anymore, and that of course the ceramic happens very quickly, you quickly start to forget that you're wearing a watch. It really hugs your wrist, sits there perfectly. Yeah, some might now say 14.6 millimeter thickness and almost 50 millimeter lug size. Yeah, but look the wrist shots. Oh, come on, people. Tell me that a watch sits perfectly on my 17 centimeter wrist. I think so. We might discuss this. Some will say, okay, the lugs could be less, 50 millimeters. Try the watch before you start discussing anything. You have to try the watch, and you will see, due to the lightness and to the criteria I've just been telling you, the watch really feels perfectly on your wrist. 2 titanium parts. The one is the folding clasp. I just mentioned this before, and the other part is a black PVT coated titanium case back, so-called press fit case back with 2 seahorses engraved. And this is also the reason why these seahorses are so perfectly aligned, since the case back is pressed in. Typical for Rado, the seahorses. I really don't like these case backs. Yeah, misaligned, I don't like them at all. So perfectly done here. Oh, look, I get some more reflections. Here they are, the lovely seahorses. Part of the design of Rado. What else is written? You have Rado, you have the word high-tech ceramic, you have the indication that the watch is waterproof 300 meters, a serial and a reference number. That's what you see. You unfortunately don't see the movement powering the watch. It's the Rado caliber R763. It's an automatic movement, 80 hours of power reserve. The balance wheel oscillates with 21,600 semi-oscillations or 3 Hertz. And the watch is equipped with an anti-magnetic Nivacron hairspring and is particularly well regulated. Incredibly, I've been putting the watch on my tester, on my electronic watch measurement equipment, and yeah, it is incredible. I had the position, the crown down. That's a typical position when you're wearing the watch, with the glass down or the case bottom up. And I also measured it in a flat position, another flat position, and all the results of all my measurements were in between -1 and +1 seconds. I couldn't believe what I was seeing, so I was redoing the exercise again, and nothing changed. So it's really particularly well regulated watch. And it also says in the Rado description of the watch that they are doing some extra efforts to specially perfectly regulate this movement. And yeah, it shows. The bezel of the diver, of course, only works anti-clockwise. That's a requirement if you want to certify the watch as a diver, and this watch is certified as a diver with ISO 6425. So you have to be sure that it only turns anti-clockwise, or counterclockwise. That's what you see here. 120 clicks. And you have a nice sound and a perfect haptic, I have to say. It is a stainless steel, hardened, polished, hardened stainless steel bezel, and features a ceramic inlay with engraved white lacquered numbers and markers, and of course a triangle. Here, the triangle. So it's a ceramic inlay in a stainless steel bezel. The crown is big, huge, and this gives you the possibility to easily manipulate it with gloves. As you can see, I can open it up without any problems, and this is what I'm doing now. You see here the crown. The haptic of that crown is simply astonishing. Look, I'm been pulling it out. I even pull it out, and then you see hacking seconds. I'm going to advance a little bit so you can better see this. You see the central second hand, pulling the crown out, hacking seconds. It stops, so you perfectly may set the time with a reference time signal. But the thing I wanted to show you is, I will focus on the crown. This is incredible. I'm really trying hard to move this crown in its tube, and it is so solid. That is impressive. How many watches I have already been touching or having in my hands where you unscrew, then you pull out in the first position, and already then it's a shaky thing, and then when you go in the second time setting position, the entire thing gets really scary. Not here with Rado. It's in the second. And look, I would wish that there would be an indication of the torque I'm applying on that crown on your screen, so you could imagine how hard I'm trying to really, but there's nothing. It's solid. Bravo, Rado, I have to say. Very nicely done. You have it in your hands. You can set time. You have set hacking seconds. I will go back to a 10 + 10 position to perfectly make the watch smile. And the next thing I'll do is I'll quickly run you through the numbers of the white date disc in red. Yeah, that's history. If you remember the Captain Cook watches from the early days, they all had white date disc with red numbers, and this, featured here on the new Captain Cook in full ceramic. I always set the watches with the lucky number 8, but there are of course more to see. Yes, let me quickly run you through so you can see these numbers, double digit, how they look like. Actually, Now the central second hand will quickly swipe over the date disk. Okay, bye-bye, Mr. Central second hand. Now let us continue. There you go, double digit, nicely looking. Yes, now comes the 30 and the 31st. Yep, and then we come back to the first. This is how they look like. And what I will do now, I will go to the 7th and together we shall discover if the date change is instantaneous or not. I have not been trying this before, so we will discover together what will happen at midnight. Now the watch is set to 10 or 5 past 10 in the morning, so I will advance a little bit. And I have to say, yeah, it's a boxed sapphire crystal. This is why we do have all these reflections on it. It has an anti-reflective treatment on both sides. Yes, 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 but still due to its form, look, this boxed sapphire crystal. It's causing these reflections, impossible to handle them. I need lights to film the watch, and yeah, there was no way to, get rid of them. So let us now, attention, let us now see what happens as we approach midnight. You can see it's 11 o'clock, 11:30. We are approaching midnight. Oh, that doesn't seem to be instantaneous. Oh yeah, it is. Exactly at midnight, we did see some little movements of the date disk already before, but it was instantaneous. Midnight, we had the jump to the 8. And yeah, I was talking about the boxed sapphire crystal, and I wanted to show you this in some own pictures. Here, you see boxed sapphire crystal. Yep, now clearly visible here. And you also clearly see the distortion. If you look in an angle like this, now you can see the central second hand yet being... Yep, you see here, this is how it is. You have these distortions with those boxed glasses, but it is so cool to have it because it looks, simply better. I don't like these flat glasses on a watch. It's not my cup of coffee. Maybe yours. I prefer to have it the way it is here. You have some distortions, yes, but who cares, honestly. Also nice to see is the anchor. Here we have the Rado anchor. The Rado anchor is moving depending on the position of the watch. Maybe I can show you this. It has been moving a little bit. So the anchor moves depending on the position. Here it is now, nicely visible. So it is not mis or disoriented. It is moving independently depending on the position of the watch. Play a little bit and then the anchor will follow the moves of the dial, etc., etc. So it is not mis or misaligned as you might think at first view. It is independently moving in its little circle here. Polished high-tech ceramic links in the middle and matte brushed high-tech ceramic links on the outer side. Is it tapering? It is. I've been measuring 21, and it's tapering down to 18 here. So 21 to 18, not bad, if you want to put it that way. Good question. I am sure some of you already asked it. Is there any kind of micro length adjustment in the folding clasp? Unfortunately not. This would really be something that would give an extra to this diver. What you have to do is, as I did it before, being able to present you the watch, you have to really take out links. There is one half link that helps you to better adjust the length. It is this, here's a half link. All the other links are entire links, and it's no rocket science. There is a pin in there. What you need is, a pin as well that is a little bit thinner than the one that is in there. You need a hammer. You hammer on it, it will come out, and then you just dismantle it, and the same way you are assembling it again. That's no rocket science. Everyone can do this with a little bit of practical skills, I would say. But yes, I absolutely think or would wish that Rado makes that little extra effort to integrate a length adjustment. For daily use at least, I am not talking about diving. The watch can be worn if you are diving with it with a rubber strap as well. The watch is available on a rubber strap as well. That will probably be easier. There are various other executions available in a plasma ceramic, in a more gray ceramic. It's also a monobloc construction with a sunray gray or a blue lacquered dial. Both are also available. We have been choosing the black one because I think black, this is the way how you wear such a watch, and it is probably also be the one version that will probably be the one that sells best. I could expect, I don't know, but maybe. It is also less expensive if you buy it with the rubber strap, of course. The price, talking about prices, I can quickly give you the price right now. Price for the watch, as you see it on your screen, is 3,550 euro, including taxes. And if you are choosing this watch with the rubber strap I was talking about, it's 3,200. So there's a price difference of 350 euros in between the rubber strap and the ceramic bracelets. Anyhow, I would buy it with the ceramic bracelet because this is Rado. Rado is ceramic, and there are not many who do a better job than Rado does. They are the pioneers. They have been innovating lots of technology concerning ceramics. So why not, if you are choosing a Rado, wearing it with the ceramic bracelet? But the option is there. You can choose it to wear it with that rubber strap I said. And Rado, if you're listening, make it happen. Integrate a little length adjustment, quick adjustment. Make another construction of the folding clasp, or make it available as an option if someone says, I don't need that, extra costs, another $100, I don't need that. Okay, but make it available for those who want to have this micro length adjustment. I think it will be worth it, and would also make it more comfortable to wear this beautiful Rado. It's time now to bring the Captain Cook High Tech Ceramic Diver waterproof up to 300 meters into my pool. So it won't be a 300-meter dive. I can't do this, but actually I'm ready to show you some pictures with the watch as it looks like when it comes out of the water, when it is filmed. Just a little bit underneath the surface. I want to give you and add to the video some pictures where the watch is in its element, and its element is for sure water. And there we go. It's an ultralight watch. Ceramic, a monobloc construction. I said that already in the video. It's a monobloc construction, and features also a ceramic bracelet. So it's an ultralight watch. Looks good, feels good. It's light. You don't feel the watch on your wrist. There you go. Zooming in as much as I can. And there you see, you have the effect when you turn the watch at a certain angle. Of course, visibility stops on the dial. You don't see anything. There is, if you would want to avoid this effect, the thing you have to do is you have to fill the entire case with a liquid. There is a quartz-driven watch by the German company Sinn. They do that. They have filled it with oil, and then you have this effect that comes into your picture right now. Does not appear. So you can also read the time from a, let's say, pretty also beyond that angle. This is a mechanical movement, and there is no way of filling it with water, with oil. So no way doing this, and you have it. There it is. Nicely, the mixture in between polished and matte links, very, very nicely done. And the watch, it's ceramic. Once it is, you have it on your wrist, you start pretty soon not to feel this diver anymore. It is like a brass bracelet on your wrist, and you just don't feel it anymore. Look, there we go, water. It's element, but not 300 meters. I weren't able to do this. And here we are back at daylight, and still, as you can see, the contrast couldn't be better with that black lacquered and polished dial versus these bright white indices, the clearly distinguished hour hand with the triangle, the minute hand, and the running second. That is also the contrasting perfectly versus the black surface of that dial. Here comes the Lume shot of the Rado Captain Cook High-Tech Ceramic Diver. Pretty impressive. I mentioned it before, this Rado is certified by the testing norm ISO 6425 as a diver. I will post a link in the description of this video where you can click on to get more information. I don't want to get into details that would really go too far in this video to explain you all the details of testing, of ISO testing. So click on the link, please. But the thing I wanted to say is, since the watch is tested officially ISO 6425, the water tightness is tested at 25% plus. So officially it's written 300 meters, but the watch is tested to 375 meters. That is a must. And this also proves that it is a real diver. And if you think, or if you say, okay, I'm thinking about buying this Rado because I like it, I like this ceramic type of watch, the lightness, the good readability, does everything, and you say to yourself, I would like to dive with it, you can. It is certified. It will be your buddy also underwater as well as it is on land, wherever you're wearing it. That's a watch with that high-tech ceramic. You can't scratch. It's more or less an indestructible watch, I would say. A watch that will probably not very much, cannot be harmed by anything in daily use. I don't see anything that could harm it. So it will always look like this versus watches in steel or titanium or etc. etc. Of course, can be scratched. This can not be scratched unless with a diamond or something extremely hard. But yeah, under normal use, you will not be able to really harm this watch. So let me ask you now, before I say goodbye, what do you think about the Rado? What do you think about the price? Considering 3,550 euro is not much what you get. You get really an extremely sophisticated, up-to-date movement from Swatch Group. ETA is manufacturing them on demand, and Rado is the client, so ETA is delivering what Rado is asking for. It is not a movement that is being used by other brands. Today, ETA is the manufacturer for movements for the entire group, of course, and the brands decide what they buy at ETA, and ETA delivers what the brands want. So it is due to specifications of Rado that this is such an accurate movement. I've been pointing out this before. It is really incredible. I was really amazed. -1 and +2 seconds. All the deviations in the different positions. I've been testing it, I said it. You have the glass down, flat position was the other one, and the mostly position is when the crown is down. This is when you are wearing it on your wrist, and in all these positions the deviations were ridiculously. For a watch that sells for 3,550 euros, yep, full ceramic watch, titanium case pack. Well, what do you want? Okay, you tell me, do you agree what I have been saying, that this is a watch, since it is a Rado, one should wear with the ceramic bracelet? I think so. The rubber strap is an option here. A NATO could also be an option, but I think this Rado should be worn on this ceramic bracelet. Yep. Share some thoughts with me. I'm happy to read them, answer your questions as always, of course. Yeah, stay tuned on WatchAdvisor on YouTube. There are more reviews coming these days, and yeah, enjoy and see you soon back here on our channel. Bye-bye.